Hey everyone, welcome to Business Announcer. Today is June 15th, 2023, and today we have big news for you. First, I think it is important to discuss what has been happening with the European Central Bank and the implications of their moves. So, our first topic is that the European Central Bank has decided to raise rates again. This signifies their commitment to tackling inflation head on and is a different approach from what we're taking here in the States. Their decision to increase rates stems from their concern about high inflation levels, while the Reserve in the U.S. Has kept them the same. The ECB has taken a different stance. And the reason for that is because they project that inflation will remain high for an extended period. This suggests that they anticipate inflationary pressures to persist in the coming months. In response to this inflation, the central bank's decision to raise rates showcases their commitment to addressing this issue and avoiding a prolonged period of high inflation. Now, let's explore the impact of this decision on the economy and the business sector. The increase in interest rates will have various implications for the business sector. One of the immediate effects will be the rise in borrowing costs for businesses and individuals. As borrowing becomes more expensive, it is likely to to influence investment decisions and consumer spending. And consequently, we may see reduced borrowing and slower economic growth in the short term. However, it is really important to note this rate hike is expected to help control inflation and provide a more stable economic environment for the EU in the long run. This is actually, their highest since 2001, and this will have short-term costs on, borrowing and economic growth. It's necessary to ensure long-term stability. I think the U.S. can really take notes from what the ECB is doing because I think it's really important to raise rates in an unsteady economy. So next, we need to talk about the extraordinary, increase in performance and market share of Nvidia. They recently, just took their valuation to over $1 trillion. This is because when they published their first quarter results, it surpassed the average company analyst by a significant margin. It was forecasted to be around 7.5 billion, and they ended up with 11.5 billion. So almost, 1.5 times what they were forecasted to make. So these outstanding results boosted their stock and generated positive momentum for other companies using their GPUs, graphic processing units. So, the success of Nvidia can be attributed specifically to, their in-depth look at accelerated processing systems, and through the rise of AI, which requires GPUs, Nvidia has, seriously been able to improve data centers across the world, and they are also expanding their software services, which provide access to AI computation resources. So Nvidia is already the 6th biggest company globally, but I honestly see them becoming third, second, possibly first in the next 10 years. Because AI, generative AI in particular, is truly changing the way that we live, interact, work, and play as well. So with that, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope that you continue to subscribe and listen to our podcast. Thank you so much. I'm your host, Sven Patzer, and I'm out.